Oh, when the saints go marching in. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. At their own 25-yard
Here we go.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at the Saints' defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. This is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Fields throwing again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Fields now to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, 10 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Falcons, first down.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
At the 7-yard line.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints nothing.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Now Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. James Pierce able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson from 19 yards away. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They keep it with Miller on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw now, Shuck. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Shuck now to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's up to the 43.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the gun, here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here we go.
Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to depend on the spine. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Let's go now. Hawks, check it out.
On play action, Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to go down. Safety around the 17.
Well, the goal is to get back into this game. The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Here's Shuck. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 13 yards. Define Diablo, dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now it's Fields. Short throw caught by Pitts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Smith in motion right. Here's Fields. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. It's a spot right in midfield at the 50. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing, Shuck. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Saints at 4-6 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Shuck. And this is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Godwin, 35 yards. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Saints 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. Only a couple there. That's going to be brought down about the 28. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
If you're good on goal, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Now Fields. Setting up the screen. Here's Algier. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Not only is the slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback, right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a roll. So they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run here with Algier. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Saints 10. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes. And you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync. With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This time they stay on the ground. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go, son.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Over the middle, he's got Gray. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slope if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Inside handoff now. And he'll run it for about 5, close to the 40.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down, here's Shuck. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Watts. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. The first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Fields. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
60 Bison,
2nd and 5. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Shuck. He had a man open, but missed him, and it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play.
And the Saints pressure gets it. One down for a sack. Devon Godshaw getting in there and dropping it.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
A shotgun snap. Fields puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over. At their own 44-yard line. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this week.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. To throw now, Shuck. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shuck now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Shuck to throw forward on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. Open man downfield is Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The 2nd-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A handoff, running left is middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Offer Sometimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with a run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Devon Bailey, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Saints 18.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. Fields. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
To throw is Fields. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right way to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Ken. 319. Go. Chip clear. Hey, Ken.
Play action. It's Fields. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here's Fields. Got London on a slant.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, and he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, left side by Robinson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now to throw. Finding Gray on the out route. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
19 instructions. Hey, Ken. Go.
Now it's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 44 yards. And the Falcons are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. From the gun, Shuck. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jalen Walker in there to drop it for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 319, set.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. At this stage of the game, when you score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That incomplete
situation is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Shuck. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Shuck. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Easy. No. West, zip. Hey, never mind. Monday. Extend. Go.
Back to throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on the 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up in no more truck just to play free.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They'll run it again with Miller. And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 3 up to the 41.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Go! Hawk 70. Go!
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. You got the big defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Robinson up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Here we go. 319, right now.
From the gun, here's Fields. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
To throw is Shuck. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Zach Harrison in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 69 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And caught by London. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
319, up. 11. You got a mini base. Widen up.
Now Fields. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Graham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off the inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. sometimes the defense dictates, and if they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Don't jump. Ready? Eat you. Hey, never mind. Monday. Chip slant.
Again, Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons had 6 to their lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Yeah, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, monthly, so the dotted line.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, the defense is really strong. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Johnson's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Falcons, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.